Namaskar and good afternoon. Chairman of the 15th Manmohan Memorial Institute of Health Science Annual Day, Honorable Chief Guest, distinguished guests on the dais and distinguished guests on the floor. First, let me congratulate you on the 15th Annual Day. And also thank you for inviting me as a representative from the Institute of Medicine. Usually, in annual days, it's like health checkup for people. You evaluate what how good you are, and you try to find out what problems you have. This time, in annual day, it is time to celebrate and feel proud of what one has achieved. And I think Manmohan Memorial Institute of Health Science has lots of things to be proud of. In this short time, 15 years in medical institute is a short time. It has achieved a reputation of being one of the best medical institutes in the country, and as Sir mentioned, outside the country also. Give yourself a good hand. I also understood that the students passed out from here are sought after as one of the best in their field in the country, which is wonderful. Thank you. My congratulations to all of them, and more importantly to the teachers who have given you time and effort to teach you. And let's not forget one thing. As an assistant in an institute where you work in administration, I find out the management is also important. We do not even mention the management, but the management plays a role. Like just Sir had mentioned that there was a funding for research. That is a management issue. But that will change the policy, and people who are the teachers and the students benefit from it and improve. So I'd like to thank the management of Manmohan Memorial Institute of Health Sciences for doing such a wonderful job. Give them a good hand. Without them, we would not try. This day is also a time to review what we have lacking probably. One of the issues that we practically feel, I just came out of, yesterday we had Tababandi and just yesterday we opened it in the Institute of Medicine. We all are very important people in our country. We all have to be politically aware and active. But when you are studying, please remember you are dealing with lives, especially in medical education. Each millimeter of change, each millimeter of mistake will cause death. How would you like to go on a plane with a pilot who was fairly good? I would never take my family there. I would wait for a good pilot who done a good job. So similarly in medical education, there is no excuses. You have to do the best. And so, when we come to the institute, let's think of the institute as this is ours. Let's think of the country as ours. And let's think not as my party, my political issues. It's all part of a, when you go out, become a good politician and bring the country away from the darkness that we have. But looking at the faces that we have in front of me, I'm so proud and so happy that I have hope that you, the future generations, will take this country and change the country. Once you pass out, some of you are passing out this time, you will probably have two options. A lot of people mention you either go abroad because you will have opportunities, or you stay in Nepal. Some of your teachers, some of your people in dais, I myself, have chosen to stay in Nepal. You have two choices. To become a big fish in a small pond, like in Nepal, or become a small fish in a big pond. There are unsurmountable difficulties in the country. There is no doubt. The government has to give opportunities for us to work. But remember John F. Kennedy's words. Let us ask what the country can do for you. Let us ask what we can do for the country. Where are we doing? What are we doing So for you, the young generations, be a light of this country. A small candlelight, just a small candlelight, which collectively will light this building, will light this country. Be the change and ask what you can do for the country and do not expect everything from others. With that, I wish you all and everybody involved, wish you all the best in the future and wish you the best in life. Thank you very much.